pulled off. Dang. That's the second one I've had pull off. Good.
Better?
Much better.
Okay. Thank you, Mr.
I don't know if I'm just not fishing in the right area, or I mean, I've had 2 bites on a jerkbait, but that's it.
Well, I caught like all my fish on this side, and it's nice and warm over here, so I think that's why I'm staying over here, because it feels warmer over here.
I was about to say it does feel warmer over here.
So it might feel warmer to them over here too.
Maybe. I just lost it too. That's the 3rd one I've lost. Well, you want them to pull drag on that type of bait. Funny thing is, I was coming this way. It's right before you caught that fish. I was like, "Oh, move over that way and see." This thing has a crappie in its mouth. A baby crappie. I know. First, I was like, which I had 2 on, but both of them got off. I got another one.
I think this is warmer over here.
Yeah, this is a good fish. He's not that big. He's hung in the top of his head. Another 14-incher. I can move. I got another one.
Is there a rule about like how far away you can let it go in, like,
No, but it's kind of like, ooh, babe, this is a big fish. He's not giant, but dude, he's got a whole fish in their mouth. Look at that. Dude, they're eating whole fish right now. That's stupid. That's a big fish. He's got a huge belly. Oh, yeah. Good to find out though. 19. But I bet that fish weighs 4 pounds. I mean, he's huge. So let's talk about what you saw in the video. So on that day, it was early January.
So like the 6 or the 7, somewhere around there. But the water temperature is pretty cold, so we threw suspended jerkbait. So suspended jerkbait is definitely a go-to winter bait for most people. You can really fish it fast or slow. In the wintertime, you can slow down, you can let it pause and let it suspend, and the fish kind of lethargically, move up and it'll take the bait. They're still feeding up, obviously, for the spawn, and that's a good time to really capitalize on a really slow-moving bait. The water temperature is slow, so big baits work well too. But I love to throw a suspended jerkbait. It covers a lot of different water depths because they make multiple different versions of it. But I threw an Excalibur in a chartreuse shad color. Lizzie threw a Strike King version. The Strike King version was a little bit larger profile than the one I was throwing, but it was in Ghost Minnow color, I think is what she was throwing. Still a clear water color. As you can tell in the video, the water is very, very clear in that lake that we're fishing, and they love a kind of see-through clear bait with a little bit of color in it. But the fish were definitely biting when we first showed up. Lizzie caught 4 fish within like the first hour we were there, and then I caught 3 following hers. She did beat me. We were doing a kayak tournament style fishing thing. She ended up catching 49 inches. I caught 47 total out of the best 3 fish that we caught. But basically, after that last fish you saw in the video, the bite just stopped. And the wind picked up a lot, and the bite just kind of shut down. So we didn't really catch anything other than that. We did spend a couple more hours on the lake. I think Lizzie might have caught 1 or 2 more fish on the wacky, but really, really small fish. But the jerkbait was definitely the go-to bait when we first showed up. And then it just got real windy. It was hard to fish the jerkbait at that point, and we were getting blown around in the kayaks quite a bit. But all in all, it was a pretty good cold weather fishing. Anytime you're catching a fish in the wintertime, it's great. But if you have any other questions, don't be afraid to put a comment in the bottom, and we'll definitely respond to that comment. I try to get back to any comment that shows up on the video. But as always, thank y'all for watching the video. And once again, if you have any questions, don't be afraid to ask. Thank y'all.